Okay. Get to it. Oop. Yeah, look at that big score. I that fairy shot so late. I was just instinctually gonna move left. Literally throwing right now. Okay, this time for sure. Maybe if I want to play well, I gotta start ranting about how much I hate video games. Hey, Spider. I just find bullets like that one fascinating. The ones that like shoot out and then like re-aim. I did not like that. Parsley. I'm sorry, parsley. Not the biggest fan of that final Parsi, but we're past it. Whoa, don't shoot. We gotta get our graze. Why, Yellow Non? Why am I brain dead? Still love Demon Parade. I'm glad everyone should love it, so... I love Demon Parade almost as much as I love the modern era of video games. Since last night, all I've had is Mystic Square Stage 5 stuck in my head. Like all I'm laying in bed and all this morning, that's just been stuck in my head. Fan of Yamame going down. Easier dodge, yeah. Sit down to a conversation. Yeah, Pen of Flare is really hard. Nah, it's actually kind of free. Why? I said so. user that thinks something like that. I don't know if I'd say thinks like that, but likes to attract attention like that is the easier, the more common thing. You know, bait used to be believable. Did I type that line? Ability to practice my true. Like, to be fair, the difficulty of attacks and, like, of patterns is, you know, somewhat universal, but also partly subjective, right? Different people will understand and can read certain patterns and concepts better. That's just how it is. So, like, you may struggle greatly with something and someone else doesn't struggle nearly as much with it, and vice versa. But there are also some things like Yamame Non 1 where it's like pretty straightforward to look at exactly what, like, there's not that many variables, so you can really compare all the differences in the routes and pretty subjectively or objectively say, yeah, what's easier or harder. Now, of course, however, there is an entirely other mystique, which is how familiar people are with routes. Some people may not know what to do properly. And they've tried to do some variation on certain attacks. I'm not just saying Yamame not one, but certain attacks. And struggle with it, and they have a method that they're like, oh, this is the best method for the attack. Maybe it's not objectively at the end of the day, but they haven't found a better method, so to them, that's the best method. And or it's the method they're the most used to. Fuck you, lasers! So some people, if they say, "Oh, I think X and X is an easier way to do the attack," they might not even be lying. They might be telling the truth, but it depends on what they're familiar with. They may not even know of the better method. So when they say it, they might not be wrong, but then some people jump to assume they are. And people have a nasty habit on the internet of if someone says something wrong, they feel like it's morally important to correct them. The 4K Touhou shader mod. I can't, because I really can't imagine 4K. Like, the difference in, like... Oh, I got sneezed. Okay, sneezed. Like, the difference in, like, resolutions, like, it's... I can't notice that, like... Sure, I can notice non-HDMI to HDMI, but, like, 720 to 1080, it's like, I have to, like, really look side by side to notice a difference. I cannot look down at a screen and be like, this is 1080p or this is 720 by default. Let alone above that. Like, unless I'm, like, comparing things side by side. Why do you hate me? To be fair to the thinking the opposite, back to that conversation. So it's like someone sit down and be like, guys, I think Koishie is honestly the easiest character. I think she's the best character. Denny 4K Heart. Yeah, like, if you showed me them side by side, I could be like, oh yeah, I see. But I can't pick it up as is. Yeah, 8K is no difference. I don't think I've ever seen an 8K, like, on an 8K screen before, or on anything that, like, supports 8K, so I can't say I can tell anything with that. Don't worry, guys, though. We're making sure our modern games can all support 4K graphics. There's a lot of work into making our graphics look good. Gameplay? Ah, who cares about that? No one needs gameplay. I think a game hold the gameplay. Brandon has a 4K GPU. Yeah, but some nerd has one, and cannot possibly imagine why anyone else wouldn't hold value in like anything else. So it's bizarre that anyone else could possibly not have a 4K GPU. Being a nerd used to be cool, and then nerds ruined it. Yeah, I don't even know what a 4K GPU is, honestly. You just mentioned it, so I'm talking about it. I think my monitor's nice enough that it might be able to do 4K. I don't know for sure, though. And for when I'm playing Touhou or Lost Branch, it's very important. That's 4K versus 1440. Wow, what are you a nerd? SMH, Domikos. We don't allow nerds in this chat. Whatever you say. My main comment about 4K is like I said, if you show me 4K and not 4K side by side, I could and be like, oh yeah, these are different. I could be like, oh yeah, I could see that. Like as is, it's like if you sat me down in front of a 4K like monitor, and then like a monitor that's not 4K, whatever the notches are below it, and didn't tell me any differences, I'm like, I don't know if I could pick. Like, I don't know if you could sit me down in front of a 4K monitor and be like, what is this? And me be like, oh yeah, I know what this is. I'll be like, I don't know. Looks like a monitor. Looks clean, I guess. More than 60 FPS? How often do you need more than 60 FPS? If I'm not playing my shooters at 120 FPS, what's the point? I'm being held back by my processing power. LED. I don't know the differences off the top of my head between what those mean. I believe you in that, like, if I saw one and saw the other, I could be like, oh yeah, there's a difference. Ooh, shoddy, I don't like you today, Yugi. Don't yelling on me. Don't do it. Oh, she's doing it to me. I should have just gone for the middle on the right. I love Yugi. Like, I don't know if I've ever sat down a single time and ever been like, oh, 720. It's like with my main monitor here. It's normally at 144 refresh rate. I drop it down to 60 when I play Touhou 1 because it won't let me play the game at normal speed otherwise. And like I bump it back up to 144 when I remember, but there are times where I literally don't remember and like I don't think I've ever noticed a difference. Only on the cursor? Well, I don't think I've noticed it immediately on the cursor before. Although I'm not usually looking too closely at my cursor. Oop! Because normally I reset it back to 144 refresh rate, but there are times where I've gone like several, where I go until like 3 or 4 days when I play Labyrinth of Touhou again, and I go open up my monitor settings, and I realize it's still at 60 FPS. Or 60 refresh rate, excuse me. Although I guess they essentially mean almost the same thing. Like, I do change it back, but like, half the time I'm like, I don't know if I'm actually noticing a difference or if I'm just like schizo. Like, I'll change it to 144, I'm like, ah, this feels much better. And then at the same time, I sit there, I'm like, does it actually? I really, like, I don't know half the time if it's, like, my bias. Like if it's just, like, me change it and it looks good, therefore it must be better? Or, like... And, like, vice versa, when I drop it down to 60, I'm like... What is, like, am I actually noticing things, or am I not? Seeing what I want to see is 100% true. I don't believe you, because I want to see no bullets on my screen, but yes, there are bullets on my screen. So something tells me you just lied to me. Check the atheist. Also, I think just some days, like, my eyes are, like, better off than some... I think some days my eyes are just more tired than others. Doing a Lost Branch? I think it's, Chirno A swap item. So I believe I just did Sakuya A swap item, which ended up being a very questionable day. I think I'm doing Chirno. And if that run goes really fast or really well, then then Koishi A swaps our item. But probably not. Give me back my CRT CRT TVs. Or CRTVs. Would it be a CRT TV or is it just CRTV? So I always hear the term CRT, but CRTV. CRT TV, got it, yeah. I thought as much, but then I said it aloud, and I was actually unsure of myself. They're like, oh, it's a CRT TV. And I was like, saying TTV like that sounds weird. It just sounded off, and then I began to doubt myself. Is Cathode Ray Tube. What the fuck's Ray? I had a great uncle named Ray. He unfortunately passed away a handful of years ago. Probably close to a decade ago, but I don't know anybody else named Ray. Am I gonna do scoring? Probably like 5-6 years. Give or take 2 years, probably. The problem is with scoring is if I were to do scoring, it would require me to actually, like, build up an interest to do scoring. Why do you hate me? And as long as there is non-scoring runs that I still can do, I don't know when scoring is going to pique my interest. Who knows? That can always change. What game are you talking about? He jumps out. Oh yeah, you're right. I always forget about Tay jumps off a mountain. There's a new one, though. Nice. I don't know. The only games in which scoring has, like, ever interested me in a little bit is Touhou 3 and 9. And that is because, like, scoring actually helps with survival. Like you kind of need to score in those games to, like, do well. But, like, I haven't seen, like, all the scoring in games, but, like, generally speaking, every time I see scoring, it's just not that interesting to me. To me, personally. Fixing score is also good for survival. To an extent, yes, but the problem is, it's a similar concept that that 10 has, and even to an extent 6 and 6, 7, 8, and 9, which is a lot of games. Which is that, like, it does matter, but there's a limit where it's like how much, like, the scaling goes up for it is just. Like, when I play through 16, it's like, I think I did a little bit of shenanigans to help potentially get another life, but the problem is, it's like, when you start getting like to the top end of scoring, like if I finish a 1cc run, or if I'm like at the end near the end of a 1cc run, the amount of additional score I would need to milk out of a run to get like the next extra life is just a lot. It's probably with a lot of those games, you know, like early on you can build up a lot of lives quickly, and then it kind of slows down. And there's also just like a limit in like how much, you know, the next life is important as well. Like, usually I'd rather just grind to try to get better at attacks than try to figure out how to get the next life. And then just play without needing the lives. If you do neither, just bomb. I mean, that's fair, but the problem is, you know, sometimes you run out of bombs. It's like, shit, how do I get more bombs? I killed one of these guys. I'm not going to get as much graze as normal. This score run is over, guys. Like, 3 and I think to an extent 9 are like the only games I could think of where like actual like scoring legitimately helps like keep you alive. And also in something like 3, the difference between like just playing the game naturally and actually like trying to get chains is like kind of almost goes hand in hand anyway. It's just getting slightly better at getting better at chains. But trying to min-max every attack for Graze just isn't... particularly intriguing, at least currently. Change how bosses work from 9 to 19. I'm glad someone likes that change. In the PvP up. Oh, okay. Then I take my cool back. Because it's not bad, but I do prefer 3 and 9 to 19 in terms of the boss system. I will say, in 19, I am kind of glad they went back to closer to 3 instead of 9 for the bomb system. I want to get knocked out in 3 steps. Well, I just did that earlier, so... Hey, we're on stage 4. It only took 47 minutes. Ooh, yeah, I forgot. I let them out by accident there. At least I was ready for it. Fuck me. I guess that was too vertical in the first one, so that caused it to be at a weird angle. Oh, well. We'll go get some water. Be back in a minute. Actually, that one's Maestro. That was the other one. Quick rub and kiss your mommy while she's flustered beating. I've never thought about that strat. Can I do that for all the characters? Yeah, it might not work for Satori. Because, like, she'll predict me ahead of time to go up and kiss her, so... If you can kiss Orange Cat form. I mean, I kiss her in her human form. Or her human-like form, I should say. Like, I kissed both Oku and Orin in this run. In fact, Oku you kiss once. I actually kiss Orin twice. 3 times, too. One of them's in her cat form, though. I mean, sometimes she just goes down on you. And you're just not in the mood. So she can eat my face? No. She's too cute. She would never eat my face. Come on, you saw how she looked in whatever that new book is. Something that cute would never eat my face. I don't know why it just came back to mind, but I just suddenly remembered the Atomic Heart 2 trailer from yesterday, and I immediately just got angry all over again. Oh, speaking of being angry, what I've been getting today. See, for the past, like, week or two, I've been getting ads for Splitgate 2, which is that, like, shooter game with, like, portals, right? It's like portal shooter. I know of the first one. I have a friend that's played that briefly. And I've been getting ads for, like, the past couple weeks of, like, oh, here's Splitgate 2. I'm like, okay, whatever. It's a neat concept for a game, it's just not up my alley. And ever since yesterday, when, like, they actually, like had a bigger reveal, like a bigger release trailer for it, that was just absolutely cringe. It was like the previous trailer was like, oh, it looks fine, and then this trailer is just so unbelievably cringe, and I've been getting it non-stop today, and it has made my opinion go from neat concept, that's not really my thing, but neat concept, to I hate this game's entire existence. It has now slighted me, and I want to kill everyone associated with it in Minecraft. Thanks, Parsley. There's a catch. Well, it depends on what you want, what you think the catch is going to be, but yeah. I mean, like I said, it's a neat concept. Like, I've seen a bit of the first one. I think one of the biggest catches is, they show a lot of portal usage in the trailers that I just feel like no one's gonna pull off realistically ever. Except for, like, maybe the extraordinarily rare clip. or maybe fairly commonplace if you have a bunch of people playing it, but like, holy crap, the new trailer is so cringe. Schizos are crackheads. I mean, I spent 2 hours yesterday on stream. I mean, it was one of the best streams I've ever had for a while. Like, it was some of the happiest I've been. And I just sat there for 2 hours just complaining about modern game industry because the Games Fest, Summer Games Fest was yesterday. And I was hanging with my friends for a little bit, and we put it on and watched it for a while. And holy shit, it was terrible. Can you do something else? She literally did all the worst possible movements. Like, holy shit. Is that babe raging? No. My identity. Yes, here we have our next game coming out. Where's the gameplay? Gameplay? Nah, here's just a bunch of cinematic cutscenes. What? Yeah, but what's like the game like? What do you mean? What do you mean gameplay? Alright guys, here we got Atomic Heart 2. Filled the entire trailer with tits and ass. Everywhere. Concord 3 coming soon. Clearly the fans, clearly what they want is 3 more Genshin clones. Yep, let's get some more Genshin clones coming up. Yep. God forbid we make a real game. Oh, no. Oh, Yamame. Why must you test my patience? She's going down, yep. I don't think she's down enough, though. I was correct. Here's your next Souls-like game. How's it with you, Concord? To be fair, before Concord released, I didn't even know what type of game it was. I only saw the trailer. Like, I'd get the ad on YouTube, and it was cringe, and I'd skip the ad whenever I could, but I never knew what type of game it was. And that came out, and then it was like, oh, this game just was an absolute flop, and I smiled. Because I'm a bad person, but I smile when I see things like that. Don't worry, guys. The development team put a lot of effort into the graphics. So this game looks really good. Does it play well? It looks really good. clearly what gamers want. They want the Dune video game and the Game of Thrones video game. That's what they want. They made a bunch of live service games as well. Maybe the best way to overcome the gacha market is if every single game in the world became gacha. You're playing like Dark Souls or something. It's like, I'm low on potions. Damn it, I can't heal up right now. Oh, I can watch this 30-second ad to get a free potion though. Go back to the true era of arcade gaming with something like Touhou. Oh, you died? Here, 50 more cents, you get additional life. Clearly what we want to see is more stuff over... is more crossover material with Fortnite x Star Wars. I hate the Western audience. Did we get the LNN? Yeah, we did. I'm just doing the victory lap, clearly. No, I was just complaining about Western audiences and video games. Don't worry, guys. Here's your next Souls-like game that looks like the others, but, like, it's really cool. And it's also really hard. Look at this cool monster that looks nothing like some of the other ones. These games are going crazy right now. You're right. Every single other China... Shit, my Remy picture fell. Sorry about that. You're right. Every other fucking game that comes out of the East is a... That's definitely not a gacha clone. Here's another Genshin game. Oh, don't worry, it's not actually Genshin Impact. It just looks exactly like it. All the character designs are the same, but it's actually, like, different this time. It's also free to play and gacha, you know, spend your money, come on. ZZZ slander. I will slander ZZZ plenty. Don't worry, though, because I don't have too much specifically to say about ZZZ compared to, like, most. Like, I don't have anything, like, unique towards... I don't have any unique hate towards ZZZ. Oh! Maybe that's not true. Maybe I do. Why do I just go the wrong directions? There's a nice spot to the right. And I defaulted to the left. Meh. You will play the live service games and you will enjoy it. What, you want a single player game? Best I can get you is Dice Roll Simulator with sex with a bear. That was a Baldur's Gate comment. What? You want really cool indie games? Here's this really great indie game. Oh boy, this game looks really cool. Oh, I hope it's not another roguelike. Just a hair. I literally talked about this yesterday. I am the world. I hate the world. Guys, there was some really good. I mean, I love me some really good roguelikes. Guys, there are some good roguelikes. What if we just like copy and pasted them 20 times? Yup. Guys, Hades was good. What if we try to, like, copy that concept? Oh, you genius, you've done it again! Honestly, I think the worst part about, like, the Western audience or like the modern cycle for things is just Western script writers. Do we need to have the worst dialogue, like, just known to man? Like, why can't we announce good games like Meat and Fuck Kingdom 2? When's that coming out? SMH. The mid-spell kills you? It's a shame. You're gonna have to hope for something else. Now, what you're supposed to say if you want to make me have a bad time, you're supposed to say, "I hope your Lost Branch draws are dog shit." I hope you draw all of your block when you need none of it, and then I hope you draw no block when you need it. Shows are awesome. Ah, thanks. You misspelled the word awesome. Hate to break it to you, buddy, but there's supposed to be an E after the AW. I thought there had been a line in the middle, but didn't split fast enough. You know, awesome is fake, yeah. A posture? Oh my gosh, that's just like Among Us. Where's my Touhou Among Us? To sit out. I don't think I've seen that one in particular. That is unfair. This is discrimination against the Satori race. Oh, why? Ooh, shoddy. You know, sometimes days are yours. Sometimes they're not. Look at what Domiko's posted an hour ago. I didn't even see that one. Poor Satori. Bionicle. Ah, yes, the Bionicles. He's very, I know. She's very fat now. Should behave. Probably? I don't know, Super Echo's a nerd, and the way that works is, like, you just gotta hope, you gotta find one thing that she's into that you like as well, and then just have her talk about that. The average teenager, true. Oh my gosh, no friends and hates himself? Hashtag relatable, am I right, guys? What? Speaking of friends, I have just received word, because normally I go hang with my buddies later, but I have received word that they are busy, and you know what that means? It means it's a long stream day today, boys. Like, come on. Partsy would end up in a jealousy loop if she looked in a mirror. I mean, she can make a clone of herself, right? She could just do that. Look at, and like just look at the clone and talk to that. I can't believe Patchy is very fat now. I never said anything towards or against that statement. Just commenting on the image that Damiko's posted. Mount Uwu. She called Uwu what, Yugi? She might. But I just gotta tilt her, right? You gotta get her tilted. You know, I get tilted sometimes. I gotta tilt her in exchange. Make her do the throwing, huh? I keep. Why can't I find a single good hole ever? That is actually like not even the worst hole. I just couldn't get my way through it. You know what I think I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do something sacrilegious. No, go 2 days in a row having caffeine. Super hard tag, I know. I'm not gonna make it past 30. I'm gonna pee and then get some caffeine then. Okay, we're here. It's over. It's time to have a heart attack. We got some new energy drink at work. And we got a bunch of samples of it. I was talking to a manager, and he was like, "Here, you can take some samples home with you." I was like, "Well, I probably won't drink him, but I'll bring him down to my my buddies tonight." And because they drink energy drinks, so I'll probably try them. But if I'm not going down there later, if I'm not bringing them down, I'm like, well, that means I have them sit in my fridge, which I generally don't, so. A little too hard at last branch, yeah. Alright, I'm playing Chirno A swap starting item. Surely nothing could go wrong. And if I'm doing a long stream, then I'm definitely doing Koishi A swap starting item. That won't tilt me. Not a chance. I wish every energy drink wasn't zero sugar. Like, the only ones that actually have, like, real sugar are, like, Monster. Not recommended for children, people sensitive to caffeine, pregnant women, or women who are nursing. 18 plus. Well, fortunately, I am not a pregnant woman or a woman who is nursing, so I think good for that one. I still love that. Not recommended. You know, you can still have it's just not recommended. That was a disgusting line, by the way, Parsi. Keep me with the bait and switch. I can feel myself getting more energized, clearly. What does caffeine do? I've never actually, like, looked into it. Alright, let's pull up what would be your effects of caffeine. Blocking adenosine? Adenosine receptors in the brain. What is adenosine? Increased alertness, reduced fatigue, improved cognitive function. G protein coupled receptors that bind to the molecule various bodily function, including neurotransmitter release, neuronal excitability, and immune responses. Caffeine acts as an antagonist of adenosine receptors, block their effect and lead to increased alertness and reduced drowsiness. Interesting. Could look further, but I wonder what the downside to caffeine uses in that regard. Blah, 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 blah. So if you have ADHD, you just... You drink caffeine and get sleepy? Interesting. No, Mom, I need to drink caffeine. I have to find out if I have ADHD or not. It's for science. That's interesting. I didn't know that last part, though, about ADHD. One of these hours I'll get to the late game. Copium. One of these years I'll get to Satori. What? It's so weird how she can create just really crazy lines like that. Like, it's so rare. But she, like... I think it's, like, only on the opening wave, too, but, like, she could do those really weird lines sometimes. That might be the weirdest. That I've seen, at least. People be like, yeah. Because, like, generally speaking, like, the bullets kind of go out randomly. But, like, there's some semblance of a pattern. And, like, I've seen weird waves like that, but I think it's only ever on, like, the opening wave. I wonder what causes it. Because, like, a wave like that is very bizarre towards the rest of the spell. Nothing like my grape energy drinks that don't taste like grape. They taste like purple. That's my favorite flavor, purple flavor. 1911, never forget. Burger, unbelievable. (1951). What happened in 1951? Old War, I guess. (2048). I don't even know what happened in that year. Actually, that was the year I finally got my subterranean animism LNN. (2381). That's when Labby Touhou 4 finally came out. Oh, that was sussy. It was a real sussy Baku Desune moment. Where am I going? Far right? Oh, it's that far to the right. Shut up. You can't make me. We done hit Yu-Gi with that skibbity riz and sent her down to Ohio. Time to get off the goon session and start edging again. I hate the world. Listen, if we want to expand the Touhou scene to wider audiences and start attracting the younger generation, get them into Touhou, we need to start using their lingo. That's how it works, right? Holy shit, I capped the mid. This is unbelievable, unprecedented. Ooh, red guys. And their best. That's seriously, yeah. I don't know, Marissa. Yukari's been acting sus. I think she might be the imposter among us. Congratulations, you've done the impossible and made it to Satori. Your next impossible quest is to release an anime game that is not a gacha game. I don't know if I can do that. This is where the fun begins. Fuck you, Demon Parade! Oh, the line was there, too. Got paraded on. I always get paraded on. Love Demon Parade. It's the best attack of the entire fucking game. The only two attacks that are better than it are this one and Sub-Sun. Wow, look how free of a top stretch it is. Sometimes the top stretch is just disgusting. It's free that time. Try to get perfect pace to Orin Impossible Challenge. Go ahead and play Alice, yeah. Get right on the... I love this non. Roll the dice and hope her blue spreads aren't that bad. Let's take a look. See, wow, it was terrible. Actually played properly around it, though. Okay, good blue spread. Wow, that's unbelievable. Another good blue spread. Wow. Meow. Should get a oneness from here. Yeah, say that right before Cats Walk. Always a good idea. You can make that comment after I get past Cats Walk. Although I don't think it would be anything like that ridiculous. I've literally gotten a oneness from that position before. Like, I have a 1-miss that's just to Demon Braid. I feel like I have a 1-miss that's, like, the misses to, like, 4 or 5 of the 6 Satori attacks. Satori is such a problem. Oh, correction. Satori plus the stage 5 mid-boss is such a problem. Like, you gotta include Catsup. See, look at this. I'm gonna kiss her in her cat form. See? I kiss her in the cat form. And now her hand is on my butt, and I don't like that. I mean, I do like that, because it's actually optimal for this part. She's gotta grope me. Gotta let her grope me. She puts her guard down when she does that, so we can beat her in this attack. We'll kiss her later again. Okay, higher or lower on getting Orin in Lost Branch and her just having all 3 spirits attack me on turn 1? I've struggled with it to that attack as of late. Been struggling to that attack more than Needles lately. Don't bottom hug. You can go on the bottom wall, but you don't want to you don't want to hold down. Then you move too slow during this attack. I am so good at Needles as of late. It's unbelievable. Satori, the hardest boss of the game, confirmed? Question mark? Draw like a red circle, a bunch of arrows pointed to it. Exclamation mark at 3 a.m. Sorry, 2 a.m. Maybe we have to do that. Ooh, I got some decent grays right now. I'm normally a little lower than this. Not much. Yeah, that's about where I am normally. Bird actually harder than PDH. True. I hate the Demon Parade. Demon Parade is the second of the Satori Suika spells. Everyone's favorite spell in the game. Oh well. 2 miss pace. We take those. Hey, bird. Or Suika's second, yeah. Yep. Because the first one's Mountain Toss, the second one's Demon Parade. It's actually like Night Parade of a million demons. I always just call it Demon Parade. By default. Or the PDH for sure. Yeah. Definitely. And then third one's good old Fog Labyrinth. Do I actually have a 1-miss to Mountain Toss? I know I have a 1-miss to Fog Labyrinth and a 1-miss to Demon Parade. I don't know if I have one to Mountain Toss off the top of my head. Also, wonderful PDH. Not PDH, that's UNR. UNR PDH, it's just the same spell at the end of the day, right? Clearly. Yeah, close enough. Yeah. He dropped. I saw that. Pretty contagious. I think I picked it up. Yes, my life counter's full. No, this is a 2-miss pace. Just so people don't confuse it right now. Oku feet picks. Come on, you're asking the wrong question. Jarvis, show me a Rainbow Armpit. Rainbow Hawkray Armpit. There we go. That's how the true Touhou fan is. It's like 9. Oh, don't forget to kiss your bird during Talkamac. Very important. I love Sub-Sun. It's my favorite spell in the entire game. Holy moly, I just love spells that are just play like absolutely no other spell in Touhou. It's my favorite. I love being inside a bullet and not actually dying. Fuck you! Okay, to be honest, I just thought I still had iframes at that point. Yeah, give me that other one. Still, we take those. Wait, stop here, but since I have extra time today, I'll try another. This energy drink tastes good, but this aftertaste is questionable. Need some water to flush it down. Blech. Goofy Pixar just picks her a cannon. I don't know. Ask Aya, right? She took a lot of feet pics of Oku in double spoiler. I swear, the hardest stretch of this game is mid-non 4 through mid-non 5. Control log for real. Should I make a lewd joke? Yeah. She can control my rod. Okay. Sometimes you just gotta let it out, you know? Well, yeah, can I mention, no deaths to Orin main boss today? No deaths to UNR or PETA so far? Orin's literally free? Question mark? Sometimes the rod controls you. Yeah, that's why you gotta castrate yourself, so you never let it control you. The corpses Orin gathers are used to fuel the hell of blazing fires. I mean, yeah. Like, this is hell we're talking about. Is it, like, that ridiculous? Touhou characters wear shoes. So I swear, if you go to like PCB era and you go look through that, like no one has shoes. It's like unbelievable. Hello, Parsley. Which... Oh, gosh, why did I get so high-pitched there? Which Touhou character has the most different shirts? Probably Sumareko. Jersey Boy wears casually. Maybe she's too much of a neat. Maybe she's like Hatade or Yukari. She's like too much of a neat and just like doesn't like change her clothes and is just stinky. Nice. Getting their outfits mixed up. Nah, the thing about Hikari is she has a lot of shirts, but they're all just the same shirt. She just has like a lot of copies of Welcome to Hell. Sure, yeah. Well, I asked the question, which Touhou character has the most amount of different shirts? Now this is a fun question. This isn't like I'm expecting some like lore answers to reason why. This different Acadia body. Do they have different sentience? Different Acadias? Like, do they think and perceive differently? Or are they all connected to the same mainframe? Ugh. Who makes the clothes in Gensokyo? Who's the seamstress here? I'm sure Sakia does it for, like, the people at the SDM, but, like, outside of that, Human Village stuff, who's the seamstress in Touhou? What's the term for a seamstress, but, like, a dude? It's like, seamstress obviously refers to a chick. What's the dude term? Someone who sews. Taylor? He asked this question about Bonky. Yeah, but, like, I put Bonky and, like, Akadi as two very different, very different scales with who they are. Oh, I got through that. Okay. I'll take my one good run and move on. We'll get through the just god-awful portion of Stage 4 mid through Stage 5 mid. Some other point.